What in the world? Hey guys, how's it going? These stupid freaking ats. Let's see. Emmett Zone. Is that Eric? Doesn't say your names unless you have it set to at. I don't know how to change that back. Maybe it's something that all of us have to change ourselves. Bingo. I was right. Okay. That's a really lucky guess. I thought Cowboys. All right. Cowboys narrows it down a little bit. Who have I not seen since the update? Maybe Eric. Morning, Larry. We'll get rolled in a few minutes here to let everyone show up. Checking payments here as well still. So I was a little behind this morning. Oh, you're good, Larry. Better to ask questions. The problem with me, this kind of a problem, is I get so used to our routine and stuff that sometimes I don't explain stuff the way that I should. I think even just in general, there's probably people that watch that are wondering what in the world we're doing, how it works, and I don't really explain it. I just kind of go through the motions because the majority know what we're doing. But I should probably get better at just little explanations and stuff like that. But lately, that's kind of been our schedule. Stream on Monday, Wednesday. There's starters for Monday that drop on Saturday. There's starters for Wednesday that drop on Tuesday. And then usually on Thursday, we drop a couple pre-fills that go either Friday or Saturday, depending on when they fill up. What's the price point for the lives today for the two boxer? So we're doing our two pre-fills, the jersey and then Fire Factory. After that, we usually just do 1 2-box Big Al's, and that's $40, just like always. Pick one random one, you'll get a pick team, a second team. We'll open 2 helmets, and it's $40. So generally, you can divide out whatever, which is what we've always done, and no sign of that changing, even though everything around me is going up. Like you can see, the pucks are more expensive than we used to run. There's no way around that. They went up a ton since when we first started doing them. Try to keep it low, but think about that. I mean, there's assuming we have 12 different winners, which we won't. That's $8 times 12 different pucks. I got to factor shipping into those. A lot of stuff is usually just a 1 or 2 box, 3, 4. But when there's 12 items, sometimes 12 items will go to 4 people or 5 people, depending on what teams hit. But anyways, pucks went up. Big Al should stay the same forever and onward. And watch me say that, and then everything just go up. Everything already has gone up. But I build my series. I'm able to control pricing on it with what I put in there and waiting and being patient on buying stuff. So I'm not going to raise just because everyone around me is raising. Brad hasn't raised either, and it's kind of the same spiel. But third-party stuff, I have no choice. When they go up, I got to go up a little bit. Otherwise, I'm running the break for free or at my cost, which sounds fun, but a lot of work. I got to not do it free. Anyways, if you're just showing up, guess 6 names in Fire Factory from the checklist. If you get 2 of them right, 3 would be impossible, I think. We should have like an extra bonus if you get 3. Let me share my screen just in case you want to use the names on here to make your guesses. Should be the accurate one. It is. So there's a bunch of names. There's 120 there. There are 30 are here. But anyways, guess 5 names, 6 names. I gave you an extra guess. You get 2 of them right, you win $50 credit. If there's like 4 of you that get it right, we'll break it up. If there's 2 of you, I'll probably do like 40 each instead of 25 each, something like that. I'll be a little more generous if there's 2 of you. If there's 4 of you, you're getting $12 each. Just kidding. Maybe $20 each. I just want someone to get it right. One person. Be the hero today. Be the hero we didn't know we needed. I know it's not easy. I would do my guesses, but my luck is I'd guess 6 and I'd get 3 right, and then you guys would be like, oh, he knows what's in those. Just like when I guessed Miami the other day and a Miami helmet comes out for the Canes. That's so stupid. I know there's people out there that are like, he knows it's in there. Okay, we're 4 minutes past, just letting everyone roll in. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Just got back from my daughter's basketball game. They won 10-8. It's their first year playing on the higher hoops, and not all of them have the skills yet, so it's low scoring, but we're 3-1 now. Moving up the totem pole. We will start today with some licensed jerseys. 20 claims were all picked up. 4 solos were all picked up. There were 3 sold spots. I don't know that we had any trades. I want to say that Nick, who grabbed Herbert, said he would trade Herbert for a hockey jersey if someone out there wants hockey or wants Herbert and want to offer trade up for Herbert. You can offer him a hockey player, see if he'll take it. I don't know if there's any other trade offers made that didn't get answered. Yeah, we're good to go. So we'll do licensed jerseys first. I'll read these off. We'll do Fire Factory next, and then we'll finish with just a 2-boxer Big Al's before we sign off for the day. I was going to check. No, I'll just do that after. Wasted everyone's time for me to do it now. Okay, in the jersey. See if anyone has any credit. Greg, you've got McAfee, Durant, Urlacher, Rice, Crosby, and Love. Rice, Crosby, Love. That's a $3 off spot. Rice, Crosby, Love. It is. Larry V, you've got Grant, Reinhardt, Bagwell. Greg, you have Marino, Carlson, and Weber. Larry V, Thomas, Kopitar, and Bowers. Bill S, Griffey, Henry, Dawson, Yunt, Darlene, and Evans. Zach B, had Bird, Adebayo, Jeffrey. You almost got the basketball one. Zach, SGA, Matsui, and Sorokin. Daryl, you had Caulfield and Gensel. You sold Laporta to Greg. Jason M, you had Matthews, Nico Collins, Grant Fuhrer. Brian, you had Stammer, Hasek, Kane, Miko, Gruden, Malone, and Howard. You sold Chipper to Eric and Starks to Jonathan S. Scott, you had JSN, Rod Woodson, Jerome McGinley. Richard, you had McCutcheon, Bettis, and McKinnon. Sonic, Carter, Giannis, Fedorov, Smith Sr., Pittman, Eddie George. That's a $3 off spot. Sonic, Draisaitl, Yossi, Mitchell. And Craig, you had Frazier, Dent, Zegras. Greg, you had Warner as a solo. Zach, Wilkins, Bill S., Canseco, and Nick F., you had Herbert. So again, if anybody wants to trade for Herbert and you have hockey, that's what Nick was looking for. If not, we're good. This was who? Sonic? Yeah, it was. Let's roll. Let's close this. Let's get three bingo balls. We'll start here. We'll go to Fire Factory next. This case and next case for Fire Factory are the final from this checklist. We'll have a new checklist to work off of after next week. Came out the second after I got these, so these are the older series, but for the most part, they're pretty much the same. There are some new names and some falling off the list, which is great, but not a huge change. But it is fun to have a new checklist. That I will say. I'm excited to see Dart and Scatterbill on there. I'd love to pull a couple of those in the wild. That's not the right cage. That's full-size cage. There's the right cage. Okay, let's roll 3 boxes. I almost said 4 boxes. We should do a 4-boxer, but 3 numbers. I'll have about Chipper from Brian. Yep, I got you. Chipper for Eric. Gotcha. John Starks went to Jonathan, making sure I didn't screw that up. Greg went to Laporta. I got you on Chipper. You are good. Okay, let's get 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Chipper, my favorite player growing up. So every time I see him out there to buy, the time we had him in the series before, I had really not seen him much before that, and now I saw him again and grabbed him. I like Chipper. Okay, first jersey is 43. 143. Scott, what's up, man? You're on the road, aren't you? Maybe. I bet a bunch of you guys are out there freezing your butts off. It's pretty normal here, but some of you guys are well below zero, aren't you? 45. A lot of people around me that travel for work and stuff are getting called back for the week or not going because of the weather. 153, 153. I'm sure a few of you guys are out there freezing. I was freezing today. Granted, I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt to the basketball game, but it's like 30 degrees, 28 degrees here. Not negative 15 or feels like negative 20. Okay, 43, 45, and 153, guys. Let me grab those, and then we'll get rolling with the jerseys. It's only 80 here. I saw a meme about Florida saying the rest of the country's panicking, and they got like 70s and 80s. It's 20 here with ice. Texans suck at driving. Yeah, 20 or even less in Texas. That's who was it? My buddy that just came back from Austin. He said it was starting to get cold, but not who is it? I know who it was. Where was he? I think it was in Austin. Okay, you still got a little bit of time to guess for Fire Factory. That's coming up next. Let's make sure. 43, 45, 153. Okay, we're good. See if we can pull something fun today. We've been stuck on random hits, which in my series is not really a bad thing, but you guys know I like hitting players you're claiming. We can't do that in East Coast or Big Al's lately. East Coast, there's been a lot of randoms too. Maybe not. Maybe I can't remember who hit this week, but it feels that way. I tell you guys I'm my own worst critic. I want to pull this stuff every day. Okay, good luck all. No more trades or sells. We're good to go. I can see this one because of the color. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I actually just bought a batch of items from a company, some jerseys, and they had this one for sale there too. When I saw it, I thought it was sweet because I've not seen this style, but they were selling the same item. I didn't grab it. One's enough for this one, but this has been in not very long. It's pretty semi-new-ish. Oh, there's a nameplate on this one, but you should know who that is. 35, no nameplate. This is the St. Patty's Day edition, and that was, I think we got a claim. We did. He's been after it. Larry V hitting on this first one. Mitchell and Ness. Frank Thomas, the big hurt. Nugenics or whatever it is. Dang, Frank. You looking young. I feel young, too. White Sox, St. Patty's, Cooperstown Collection, authentic. Tells you right there. So there you go. Cooperstown Collection is Frank Thomas. Beautiful. If I had one thing I could change with a lot of the baseball jerseys, mostly just baseball, it would be that they always put a nameplate on it. She'll like it too, yeah. I'll tell you one thing too. What's that, Frank? My wife ain't too mad about it either. I feel like I'm in my college years. Good for you, Frank. Great hit. Like I said, claim spot. Frank Thomas going to Larry V. Larry, congrats. Sad to see that one go. That has not been in very long at all. Damn it. Oh, tape stuck to my foot. That came off. Fire fact, that thing was nasty. Okay, next up, 45. I had to stop myself from saying 43. I was going to say Troy Polamalu 45. There's a 45 in the series for basketball. And then sometimes I jinx it into happening or not happening, so I just don't say the players. I can't really tell. There's a Ziploc logo covering 45. I see the color. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. I know who it is. I was staring into this and didn't know if that was the number. It's not. That's the Ziploc. This is a fun one, too. It's been in for longer than the Frank, that's for sure. Number 1. And that's a claim 2. 2 claims. Can we go 3 for 3? This was the first claim of all the claims this week, too. Great hit, Pat McAfee. Pat needs to learn where to sign, but all his stuff, I think he does it on purpose. It's like Bill Belichick, you know. I don't want to say they don't like signing, but they like to leave their mark, maybe. Belichick will only personalize stuff so people can't resell. I'll still resell. I'll take something personalized. Pat McAfee, online personality, ex-punter, the only one that picked Indiana to win the championship on the panel. Good for you, Pat. Large, JSA certified. Going to Mr. Greg. Greg, you've been after him. A few others have too, but you've been after him for a while. Great hit, Greg. Pat McAfee. Come on, let's go 3 for 3. I believe in us. And I used to guess how many claims we were going to hit in Fire Factory too. Claim spots. I'm going to say we're going to get 2 claim spots in Fire Factory. We'll keep this beautiful Ziploc for you. It does the trick. So I'm surprised I didn't put the number side on the non-Ziploc logo side. Now get them on the West Virginia. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, I'd keep one of those for my PC if I found one too. I just like stuff that you don't see as often. Okay, 153, final box. Good luck all. Thanks for joining. I was going to, because I had like an extra half an hour of time, which I never do, but I was going to go through all the old jerseys that we pulled and make like a top 50 or top 20 or whatever of ones that I've loved so far. Just to kind of look at all the cool names we pulled over this. I'll do it at some point, but we're a little over 500. We'll keep rolling. This has been a fun series. Can't tell, but I can tell which sport it is. Still can't tell. Is it going this way? Man, I'm blanking. Well, now I know. Okay. 26 Fanatics Premium. Could tell from the weight, and then when I opened it, it was sitting up top. I knew this was NHL. I think my Mammoth are losing still right now. Watch the end when I get off here. Number 26, love this jersey in this style. That is Rasmus Dahlin on the alternate jersey. This one's been in for a while too. Hold a couple older ones, a semi-new one. Going hockey here with Mr. Dahlin. I don't know. You call it weird. I think I have like 3 or 4 Dahlins in my PC. Great player for the Sabres. And somehow the Sabres are like going to get to 100 points this year. Rasmus Dahlin, Adidas Pro for the Buffalo Sabres with the alternate logo on the front. I love these jerseys. Fight strap. I didn't look to see who had them. Hold on. Great hit though. Dahlin, Adidas Pro, Fanatic certified. I've got this jersey in my PC, but it's the Fanatics breakaway version, so a little less nice, but still a great jersey. That one is not claimed, so I don't know yet. There it is. In the first line of randoms, going with the Yunt claim. Bill S., you had Yunt, Darlene, Evans. Man, so all towards the top. We've had a lot towards the bottom lately, but that's towards the top of the claims at least. Bill S., Rasmus Dahlin, Sabres alternate, Adidas alternate logo. Great hit. Nice auto there, too, on the 6. Dahlin. All right, I'll take 2 claims. I'll take it. Congrats, you 3. That's Larry, Greg, and Bill with Frank Thomas, Pat McAfee, and Rasmus Dahlin. Love all 3 of those. There's Steve's guesses. Yeah, last chance to guess, guys. Congrats, you guys. Sorry, those that did not hit. Hopefully next week you triple up. Have we ever had a triple up in the jerseys? No, I just jinxed it. Or helped you get a triple up, whatever you want to call it. We've had several double ups, but I don't know about McAfee, Thomas, Dahlin were our hits. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Okay, time for Fire Factory. You've got 150 names. You got to guess 6 of them, get 2 of them right. 40 claims. I'm not going to read them off. 10 of those came from minis. The rest came from, was one freebie given away by me. The rest were claims, and then 30 solos. So lots there. I'm going to guess positions until I get it right. I still think we're getting a QB today. I'm going to say, no, I was about to say tight end. I'm not going to do tight end. Last week, did we have 2 running backs or 2 wide receivers? Oh, I can't remember. I think we're getting double up on the receivers today. So 2 receivers, 1 quarterback, and 1 running back. Lock it in. Game over. Okay. Let's crack this thing open. You know, a lot of people watching today. What are you guys bored coming to watch Big Al? We'll do a 2-boxer after this. I'm joking. Everyone's welcome. We'll do a 2-box Big Al's after this, and then we'll call it a day. We have starters dropping in 2 hours. A little late notice, but we're doing pucks today or this week, so it's been a long time. I only have 1 dozen, but I bought it just because I thought it'd be fun to try again, so we're going for it this week. We'll open them on Monday. 12 pucks to win. Pick 1 random, 1 style. And then we still have the HP LE Elite card for football. So those are our 2 starters that will drop today in 2 hours. Let's open this. Brand new case shipment, 2-box shipment. So the other one will go next weekend. And then after that, we'll have a new checklist. Box 1, box 2. Box 4. Every week for my daughter's basketball game, it flips. We either have refs that perceived to be as refs that have never seen a basketball court before, or like today, refs that should probably be in the NBA reffing. There's no in between. These little 8-year-old, 9-year-old girls that have a hard time keeping their dribble, either get every travel call or 0 travels called. So I got a couple looks from talking to the ref, and I shouldn't. I'm going to have to go in a box when my kids get older, like a soundproof box, so I can just talk to myself. Okay, box 1, good luck all. 4 items here. We will do, I'm going to copy it now, even though I don't see it. As soon as we do a recap of these, we will drop a Big Al's 2-box. Usually we'll do more on Mondays and Wednesdays, but just 1 today. That way I don't hijack the whole Saturday for my family. Okay, box 1. Good luck, all. bottom for those that are interested to see that. Okay, so I said 2 receivers, right? Show me at least 2 specialties too, and I'll be happy. Ooh. I don't know why it feels like it's been a while since I've seen this specialty for this team, but it feels that way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I know we've, like, at least in Big Al, we pull a lot of, like, the white alternates, but I don't remember the last flash we pulled for the Bengals. Just, you know, now I'm, like, questioning whether he's on the checklist. I'd love to see Joe Burrow come out. Can I just hope for, like, a Joe Burrow? Don't take my word for it. There's 3 or 4 names that are jumping out at me here. Good luck, everyone. Bengals flash, both earpieces there. Feels like it's been a while since I've seen a flash. Ja'Marr Chase, that's one that I'm thinking of. I was also thinking of Chad Ochocinco. Could easily see that. 3, 2, 1. Man, the dark writing threw me off. You are correct, Thomas. That is Ja'Marr Chase. I don't know that I've seen a Bengals flash signed in black ink. This might be like an older one. It says PIA as well as JSA. Yeah. I need to do that because, I mean, my daughter's only 9, and my son, it's a little easier with my son because he's a little bit, they play on smaller hoops, but I start critiquing the refs. I start yelling at my daughter, trying to help her, and she takes it as me being mean, and I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to help her because I played basketball. Great hit, Ja'Marr Chase. Pretty sure that was claimed. There it is. Jonathan R. Ja'Marr Chase, a claimed hit. I said 2 claims. I'm starting with 1. That's a good start. Yeah, I got to be better. And then my wife comes. Usually she's busy on Saturdays with her drill team or dance team, but she comes and she'll yell, "Hey, go down there and guard him." And I'm like, "You can't guard past half court. That's a rule." So we're like yelling at each other in the middle of it. She's like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot." I'm like, "Just let me yell. You just sit there and have fun." Nice hit, Jonathan. Great start, Ja'Marr Chase. I swear one of these boxes felt heavy. And obviously it wouldn't be an authentic. They don't do that. But maybe there's one with a visor. I don't know that it was this one. Ooh. I like this one. I like. 3, 2, 1. In my humble opinion, and we haven't even seen close to all of them yet. I think this might be the best rivalry helmet out there right now. I want to see some of them replicas get made for the Seahawks because those ones were sweet too. But I mean, this, you guys know I like the flat black look. This looks flat black with a gold face mask, white chin strap. This thing is beautiful. San Francisco 49ers on a rivalry helmet. I love it. Yeah, those jerseys, Scott, will go down as some of the best jerseys ever. The like almost Roman numeral type number. I don't know what they were. I don't know how to describe it, but those jerseys were sweet. So, Born Gamer, a game used the other day that they'd got from him, and a helmet from that game. Okay, good luck. If you have a Niner, there's a billion on this checklist. 3, 2, 1. I literally at the start when I said I was going to say I'm going to guess a tight end today, and then I stopped myself because it just didn't seem right, but I had a feeling, so now I'm out. Great hit, George Kittle on the Niners rivalry helmet. I actually got this same one on the PC, luckily. Don't think he was claimed. Don't think he was a solo, so let me start looking around. This is a great random to hit, whoever has him. George Kittle, where are you? Is he even on the checklist, guys? Because I went too quick, maybe. This might be a random if he's not on the checklist. Or I just went too fast. Please don't do that to me. Or was he a solo and I'm just losing my mind? Or was he claimed and I'm losing my mind? Hold on, I'm going to go look at the checklist now because... Is he not on the checklist, guys? He's not. This has happened before. We'll treat this just like a rookie that we have to random. Are you serious? Maybe he's on the none and this just kind of squoze in, slipped in. Okay, so this has not been one yet. So what we'll do is we'll random all the names, all 150 that were claimed or assigned or whatever. Whoever owns the name that comes on top, just like we would if we were to pull Rib's Fault. Yeah, it could be. Or like let's say we were to pull, like we pulled Matthew Gold, made random it the other day. We'll do the same thing with George Kittle. What a great one to get. Last time we had one that wasn't supposed to be in there either. I think it was like TJ Watt. So it's a good problem to have, but I want to see the names you guys are claiming. That's for sure. Great helmet though. Mine's in here somewhere. I got lucky and hit the same. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, you guys all had your players in your mind thinking, oh, I don't have him, but now you're all back with a chance to actually have him. So we'll random him at the end before we do the 2-boxer. Sorry, guys, not much I can do about that. I think they try their best to hit their checklist, but it's happened 2 or 3 times over I don't know how many cases. Someone will win a nice one on random, though. That's a great helmet. We're getting some styles today that not as popular in the wild. 3, 2, 1. We're getting a Browns flash. When I say not popular, I mean not as often seen. They are popular in the fact that I like them, just not as often hit. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Every time I used to see one of these, I would think Nick Chubb 1,000%, but he's not on the checklist and wouldn't be on the Browns on this. So, Garrett would be sweet. I didn't even think of Garrett. Judkins for another random, maybe. Man, I'd love to have a Judkins in the PC too. We might have a couple good randoms here if that's who it is, but I could also see Myles Garrett would be sweet. I don't know if there's any other Browns on the checklist. Joe Thomas, I don't think is in there. Jerry Jeudy might be on the checklist. 3, 2, 1. Is this another? Or tell me he's on the checklist and I'm just losing my mind. I called it. I said Joe Thomas. That's a big old Joe Thomas signature. He's on the checklist. Okay, let me go find him. Man, I'm jealous of these helmets. All 3 of these are fantastic. Joe Thomas Flash. Let me find who has Joe. See, now I'm starting to think that maybe they put the checklist out later and we just got the boxes before, but it's just the one. Where are you, Joe? There he is. A random on the Calvin Johnson claim going to Shane. Shane, you had Calvin Johnson, Joe Thomas, and Brian Thomas Jr. You had a couple Thomases covered there. It's a nice big signature for Joe. I wouldn't have mind seeing Quinshon Judkins there. Great player as well, but Joe, one of the best linemen of all time. Shane, nice hit. I want to say maybe that's back-to-back weeks for you, Shane. Hitting on in the Fire Factory, maybe. And that's another. I'm completely blown up. I can't even get 2 right now. Other and a tight end. I should have known. Watch this be a defensive player now too. Is this the one that felt? No, it's just kind of the box was protruding inside. Maybe that's why. So we'll still have to random the George Kittle. Hopefully none other, unless there's a rookie, I guess, which is expected sometimes. A+ for me on styles in this case. 3, 2, 1. Red throwback for the Bills. We got a rivalry and a couple flashes. The red throwback, one of the best classics in the league, right? I love this helmet. All right, if you got a bill, you're alive. I got one name that I think this is. Let's see if it's right. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. I keep saying that and I get it wrong. I was right this time. I was thinking this has got to be the Terminator. Pulled in maybe a month or two ago, not long ago, from Fire Factory. So sometimes I wonder if we'll see the same names, and we do, just not like back to back that often. But this is like maybe a month or two ago. Thurman Thomas, Terminator Hall of Fame 07. Not a solo and not a claim, I don't think. So let me find him. Thurman. Where are you? Skipped him. There it is. On the Justin Jefferson claim, Thurman Thomas going to Jonathan R. Jonathan R. hitting on a claim and a random. Jonathan, nice. Congrats. Oh, I can't believe I'm scratching that off. That could have easily been a booger. Probably wasn't, but okay, great case. We still need to random this one, but Ja'Marr Chase, George Kittle, Joe Thomas, and Thurman Thomas. So a couple Thomases, flash, rivalry, and throwback. So let's random the George Kittle here now. Let me show you my screen here. Come on. Load, please. There it goes. Okay, share here. Oh, there's my dog. Hello, dog. Hello, upstairs, please. Okay, here's all 150 names. Let's go throw it into random.org. Did you guess Thurman? Yeah, did anyone get guesses right? I mean, those are semi-guessable names. Chase, Kittle, Thomas, and Thomas. Okay, remember, we're going to random all these names 7 times. It just cannot be Thurman Thomas, Joe Thomas, or Ja'Marr Chase. If it is, we'll go to number 2 and so forth. 7th row. Whoever owns the name on top wins the George Kittle rivalry. So we'll treat it like a rookie on this one. We'll do a recap, and then I'll post a 2-boxer for the last part of our stream here. 7 times. Should be 150. There is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more roll is Jim Kelly. I was going to say it's only right, but I guess we weren't doing Thurman Thomas, so that's like 2 bills hitting there. Whoever owns Jim Kelly gets the George Kittle. Let me go over here and find him. I think he was claimed, if my memory serves me right. Jim Kelly, Greg, you claimed Kelly. He didn't hit, but he won you the George Kittle rivalry. Love that helmet. Greg hitting on the random there. Congrats. Let's do a quick, yeah, of course. Let's do a quick recap. We had Ja'Marr Chase flash, George Kittle rivalry, Joe Thomas flash, and Thurman Thomas throwback. Let's do a 2-boxer to end the stream here, guys. Let's see if we can get anything cool from these ones. And then tomorrow we've got, I haven't put any squares up or anything, guys. I need to do something, I think. I don't want to, I mean, I know for sure we're going to do them for the Super Bowl. I don't want to be lame, but I cannot find extra time in the last couple of weeks. Do I win because I called Joe Thomas and Jim Kelly? Yeah. Jim Kelly counts. That's fine. I'm probably like going off a ledge there, but I think that's fine. You can't guess George Kittle. He's not on the checklist, so I guess we should guess the name that won it for him. Let me see, Joseph, where your guess is at. Breece Hall, Waddle, Jim Kelly, Ladd McConkey, and Joe Thomas. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the Jim Kelly. Okay, let's see where we're at here. It looks like we still have quite a bit to do, maybe close to half full or a little more than half full, somewhere around there. I've got Greg with San Francisco. I've got Bill with Buffalo. Bill B just behind on Buffalo. Dave, I've got you with Washington. Spot 4 is the Rams for Greg. Spot 5 is Kansas City, right? Yes, for Bill. Spot 6 is Cleveland for Greg. Spot 7 is Dallas for Dave. Spot 8 is Seattle, I think. Yes, for Larry. Larry, I did that backwards. Oh my gosh. That 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, Seattle. Buffalo is gone, Greg. Sorry. Minnesota, yeah. I think that's only fair. I can't have you guess off of just 4 names, so I don't have a problem with that. Spot 9, Minnesota for Zach. Okay, we're 7 short. Don't pay quite yet, guys. If this doesn't fill, we won't roll it today. We'll hang out here for a second. I should be checking the who's home. My wife already home? Hi, Alexander. Alexa here. We are helping homeowners save on kitchen and bathroom remodels this season. Want me to send you a quote? I get 5 texts like that a day. Literally 5 a day like that. It's kind of insane. Okay, number 10 is Cincy for Dave. Got you, Dave. Number 11, New England. We're getting there slowly but surely. Don't claim more than you want to, guys. See if we can get 5 more claims here to close this, and we'll end on this one. Uh-oh, did I not get New England? I don't see New England even on my live chat. What in the world? Nick, I don't see it. Where are you at in the list? I just toggled back. Let me see. San Francisco, Buffalo, Washington, Rams, Kansas City, Cleveland, Dallas, Seattle, Buffalo, Minnesota, Cincy, New England. On phone I can see, but maybe it's not showing. I don't see it. Does anyone else see it? It could be me. You don't either? Man, I hate it when it does that. Don't see. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, I don't see it on either top chat or live chat. It may just have not gone through or filtered it out for some reason. I don't see it. Sorry. Where is it at on your list? Towards the top? You usually are towards the top. Scott, Denver. Got you, Scott. No worries. Yeah, sorry, Nick. Not towards the top because they're usually first when you're waiting for a drop. So I don't see it. Probably filtered it out for some reason. And now it says connection's unstable. It went away, but I don't know what's happening here. It went away. Okay, 4 left, guys. We're almost there. We're getting close. Where's my dog barking? I wish they would close the door. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have them shut the door. Hey, will you guys shut that door? Dog. Atlanta random for sale. Got you, Nick. 3 spots left, 1 random available, and then we'll rock and roll. This is the only live fill. Reminder: starters drop in hour 45. Pucks and a elite LE card. Okay, last little push here. If we don't, I don't want to stop it with 3, but I should not be impatient. We'll hang out for a few more minutes here, see if we can get the last 3 filled up. There is a half spot available too for 20 if anyone wants to jump in for half. Green Bay for Matt. Matt, what's up? Gotcha. Almost put Green Bay, claiming Green Bay. Two left, 1 random available. Oh, man. Chargers. Going to Brian. Got you, Brian. Okay, 1 spot left. So Jake, he's claiming Atlanta and he's putting his random up for sale. So he's keeping Atlanta. He's just selling his second half for $20. So 1 main left, 1 random left. He's claiming Atlanta and putting the Atlanta random up. I can see that reading both ways though. Totally good, Jake. No stress. It reads both ways for me too. So 1 main, 1 random left, and then we're ready to rock and roll. We'll do these 2 and then call it a day. Tomorrow, there's no dollar break. We will do some Winner's Choices helmets and probably hockey jerseys still. May do something different with batting helmets and other items too, but I'm not sure quite yet. So 1 main left, 1 random available for 20. So I have a few that I used to use for the multi-sport series, but I also bought mini hockey helmets and mini batting helmets from Hip Parade to do some breaks with too. So I'm talking about the ones that I used to have that are not boxed up. But I have both, either one. So we'll be doing those soon too. I have a few new items. So I put the pucks in today for Monday, even though I had the new series of bats. So bats will continue next week again. I just wanted to squeeze it in somewhere. So Bill closing us with Tampa Bay. Bill B, I saw your post about trading helmets. I was going to post a few on there too. And then I was going to message you with the picture of the helmet that I want you to look at for me, and I forgot. I was putting in Giants, but it keeps disappearing. If you put NYG, it thinks that it's a slur or a word that whatever it is. Yeah, pucks are fun. If they're popular, we'll try to do them every once in a while. We used to do 22 pucks a week, largely because we had people on eBay as well that would jump in that wouldn't normally jump in our stuff, and then eBay went away, so kind of stopped doing them as much, and because they went up in price. Yeah, Brian, I don't see Giants for you either. I'm sorry. It does that with if you type out Giants, sometimes it'll stay, sometimes it won't. But sorry, kind of a mess. It deleted Nick's. It deleted yours. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's weird. One random left on Nick's spot to close this, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'll copy these. We're ready to random. If anybody wants Nick's random, got about 30 seconds here. We'll do that. If not, Nick will see who you get, and you can decide what you want to do. Batting helmets, mini hockey helmets, some couple of different items, multi-sport jerseys. We'll start switching up some of the pre-fills on the third-party stuff. Yeah, I got the hiccups. Okay, I'm gonna start running randoms. Last chance to grab his random. $20 if you want in for a half spot. If not, Nick, you let me know once you see who it is if you want to sell or not. 7 times. Thanks for helping close this one, guys. I appreciate y'all. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Miami on top, Tennessee on bottom. I keep going. Greg, you've got San Francisco. Well, let's just, where was it? Nick, Philadelphia, if you want to sell or trade, or if you're going to hold on to, let me know, just so you know there. Greg, San Fran and Miami. Bill, Buffalo, Carolina. David L, Washington, the Jets. Greg, Rams and Giants. Bill, Kansas City, New Orleans. Greg, Cleveland, Baltimore. David L, Dallas and Houston. Larry K, you have Seattle and Chicago. Zach, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. David L, Cincy and Vegas. Bill S, New England and Jacksonville. Scott, you have Denver, Arizona. Nick, Atlanta, Philly. Matt, Green Bay, Indy. Brian, Chargers in Detroit. And Bill B, Tampa and Tennessee. I'll leave this up just for a second while we're rolling bingo balls to see if anybody wants or if anyone offers stuff up. Sorry about the YouTube algorithm deleting stuff. It does that in Brad's room every once in a while and does in mine as well. I don't know what it is. I know what it is, but I don't know why it does it. Okay, 2 numbers here on the full size. Go away. Okay, first number is, show it nice and close, 59, Luke Kuechly. I just think of the first number that comes to my head. If they hit, you can blame me. 98, Max Crosby, 98? I think he's 98. $59.98. Nick, are you keeping Philly? Just so I know. I'll grab them and we'll come back. If anything changes, we'll worry about it then. $59.98. About to get a... No, you're not. Freaking liar. I don't even see a text from you. You can consider that my resignation from the 801 if that's the truth. I'll submit a formal paperwork on Monday morning. Talking about Fortnite. Okay, I don't see anyone trading or offering up stuff to sell, buy, trade, so we're gonna roll. It was 59.98, 59.98. Okay. Good luck, all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining today. 59, Series 37. I want proof. I want a picture of you on a loading screen. Oh, cool. I'm never buying this one. Thinking, oh, wait. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thinking, I don't think. I'll wait. I'll quit ruining who people are until after. Both earpieces in the bag somehow, right next to each other. We got an STS 2.0. I know some people don't like the 2s. I do. I think I like the 2s a little better than the 1s. Second Bengal helmet, one from Fire Factory, now one from Big Alice. Oh, I had Cincy first off. Claim spot, number 10, David L. Dave hitting the Bengals, and I think this is a player that I never had before. I actually liked this player. I think this is a first-time hit from Big Al's, which is, like I always say, unless they're a rookie, it's getting harder and harder to find names we've never pulled before. 94, Welcome to the Jungle is the inscription. This is a cool helmet. Anyone know who that is? Not one I've had in the series before. That is defensive lineman Sam Hubbard. I really like that one. You might have some people after this one, Dave, in trades. Not a Bengal we see too often. I'm liking the styles we see today. Dave, nice hit. Okay, 98. It wasn't Luke Kuechly. Let's see if this is, who did I say? Max Crosby. 8 points on this one. Got something. Cardboard on me. 8-pointer. Didn't I just say the other day that we had multiple 8-pointers hit? We did. Eric Dickerson hit the other day, and it was 8. And Jonathan Taylor. Okay. Might be the final 8-pointer in the series. Good luck, everyone. Cool. A big fan of the spread of styles and stuff today. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go on our throwback from the same division as the other throwback, but also a great helmet. Miami Dolphins on the throwback. Is it a throwback player or is it a current player? That's always the guess. I saw who it was, and I saw the color ink, which I really like on this helmet. Miami, there it is, first random at the very top. Greg, you had San Fran, and you got Miami as a random. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Beauty. Fanatic certified. That is Jalen Waddle on the Dolphins throwback. Man, I loved every helmet that came out today. Throwback Dolphins. Finkel and Einhorn style logo there. That's cool. Fanatics. Going to Greg. Greg, congrats. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Sorry to those that didn't hit there. Congrats if you did. Fire Factory, non-Big Al stuff. We had Jamar Chase, George Kittle, Joe Thomas, Thurman Thomas. Excellent case. Big Al's jerseys today were Rasmus Dahlin, Pat McAfee, and Frank Thomas. 2 claims on the St. Patty's Mitchell and Ness. And then our helmets today, Sam Hubbard, first timer for me, I'm pretty sure. Don't even think I pulled him from third party ever either. Jalen Waddle on the throwback. Fun hits. Congrats to those that hit. If anything, stay and let me know. I might be able to get them out today before it closes, so better to know now. If not, they'll roll out. By stay, I mean post in corner or hold to look for a trade or something. Just let me know. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, your Saturday. Enjoy the games tomorrow. I'll be watching both of them. I don't think I'm required to do anything tomorrow during game time, so I should be able to watch. And then we'll do some winner's choices tomorrow, and we'll meet back up on Monday if you guys are around. Okay, have a great day, great weekend, guys. We'll see you.